Hello, my beautiful friends. It's Lisa here from Arcaneandstellar, and I'm coming at you with a reading I have not done in a while, but I think is nice and timeless and always helpful. A yes or no reading. So we're going to look at a question that you have. You can choose multiple questions and try to choose different answers. And of course, like I said, this is timeless. So whenever you feel drawn to it, you can choose one of these. So we're going to have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once you've asked your question and meditated on these images, go ahead and go to the description box. You're going to find a timestamp right to your message. So that you chose number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, you'll be able to be directed right to it. So you don't have to listen to anything else. With that being said, thank you so much for all of your kindness and support. Thank you to Alex for this wonderful Christmas gift. A Fallout deck. Yes. I love it. It was such a nice surprise to get. So thank you for that. Thank you for all of your appreciation, you guys. And send some positive vibes to my grandmother. So she had a stroke on Thanksgiving morning. And unfortunately, we found out last week that from that MRI that they took then, that her cancer has returned in her brain. So her chemo stopped working, and unfortunately, things have been a little bit busy. That's why I've been kind of quiet again. Just like one crisis after another, it feels like. But anyway, so send a prayer, her way, and just some positive vibes or something like that. It's been a kind of a crappy season, and I want this to be a happy Christmas because it's going to be the last, and I'm not feeling it. I don't know. I've just been kind of down and out. So I hope that this reading, though, helps you guys, and thank you for being here. Thank you for your support and kindness, and I wish you all the best. Hello, my friends. If you chose group number 1 with this Queen of Hearts, this is going to be your reading. I had actually pre-selected, shuffled the cards, and I just didn't want anyone to be influenced because the angel card was coming through, and I know some people may know a different meaning of colors, so I really just didn't want to influence anyone in that way, so that's why I chose just to show the image here. But you got the Queen of Hearts here. So what is the answer to your question? Ooh, okay, so we have within the next few months. We've also got the Queen of Wands, as well as faith. Okay, so you guys have definitely got a yes. And obviously we've got a time frame here within the next few months. So, especially if you're asking, is something going to happen? Are my actions going to manifest into something good? Absolutely. This is very supportive towards a positive outcome. Now, I want to read that angel message, which talks about faith. Now, thinking of the time frame being a bit off, it could be that this is kind of a message coming through of hey, have faith. Everything's going to work out just the way that you want it to, okay? With the Queen of Wands here, it says, replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. So having confidence in the situation and knowing everything is going to go the way that you want it to. So this is a positive message. So if you're asking a negative question, I would say it's more of a no, you know what I mean? It just, everything should improve in the next few months, I don't see anything getting bad here. I see good stuff happening. Energy levels higher, maybe, inspiration higher. So again, if you're asking oh, am I going to get rid of my creative block? Absolutely. Within the next few months, you'll see that it will get through, and you'll be through that phase of not feeling you have a good, vibe there. Of course, it depends on what kind of question you're asking, of course, if you'll find love or there'll be a romance in your near future. Definitely. So 1010, support is always there for you from your loved ones and from the very universe itself. When you feel overwhelmed and mired in negativity, this number may make its way to you. Let this gentle reminder sink in. You have the tools you need to see it through. That's a big thing about the Queen of Wands, by the way, is that I often, when it comes up in readings, personally for me, I notice it to be something connected to the querent or the person asking the question, or maybe someone in their life. But I feel like in this case, it's you, okay? That you are capable, you have the tools to make this happen, having faith in your abilities, and, in self-confidence. So your comfort zone will always be there when you need it, but you should step outside of it more often. Growth requires movement and bravery. Remember, you are safe and supported. So yeah, there's another message there of having confidence, having belief in yourself, because that will definitely fuel this yes, okay? Now in the upright, this can talk about overcoming fears and trying new things, confidence, bravery, and trust. Reminder of your ability to keep going. And we also have stepping outside of your comfort zone. So I love it because this could also be foretelling something completely new as well, like, or it's a little bit of the unknown coming into play. So I actually have some astrology dice that I want to use. And let me see here. Okay. So we've got the North Node, we've got Capricorn, and we've got the 4th house. So first of all, this could be, when I think of Capricorn, I think of confidence. I think of a leader. So this could be like leading your emotions as an example, and going towards a place that you really want to go. The other thing I could think about is leadership over family, the home life. Again, your roots as well. There could be more stable foundation. Working from home, of course, you know, Capricorn 4th house. You could think of working from home or working with family or leadership, like I said, in those areas. So yeah, it's definitely good if you're trying to start a business or work from home or something like that. That's definitely a good vibe there. Security around home or family as well. But I think this is more about building up as well inner confidence. You know, the 4th house is our inner, like, emotional, you know, kind of space. And so it makes me feel like, you know, being stable. My daughter's actually got, this is her 4th house is Capricorn, and she was just born old. she's always been such a stable person, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, and she's got her moon there, and she's such a caretaker. Anyway, but yeah, I was just seeing that. So this is a very positive outcome for you guys. I really am glad to report that. And I hope that you guys found this reading helpful and, you know, insightful for your question. And I hope to see you again on this channel soon. Thank you and take care. Hello, my friends. If you chose group number 2 with the little teddy bear, this is going to be your message. Now, I will say that I already had pre-shuffled cards. The reason why I didn't have them as an option on the screen was more so because I didn't want the angel answer cards to influence anyone, because there are different backing colors for certain cards, and I just didn't want that in case someone's savvy. Anyway, I thought that we'd do it that way. So is the answer to your question a yes or a no? Let's find out. So we've got romance here, which is definitely a good omen for romance. We've got authenticity in the reverse here as your angel number, so 427 in reverse. And then we've got the 7 of Cups. Okay, so this is a little bit of a... I think it's a yes, but there's like a little bit of a caveat, or there's a little bit more of an extra message here. Romance to me, well, this makes you think of like joining with another force. And this could be, you know, in certain cases, if you're not asking a romance question, this could be about aligning with another person, you know, because there are 2 people facing each other. So this may be help through others, or, you know what I mean, getting some sort of support through others. This could be about being authentic, because I notice here, you know, like connecting with other people. I notice authenticity is in the reverse, so it's definitely something I want to look into here. So with 427, let's go ahead and read that message there. It says, everyone suffers from distrust and insecurity from time to time. Luckily, your angels are well aware of the depth of your inner fortitude. This is a sign of hope and encouragement, especially if you're doubting your abilities. Stay true to yourself, pay attention to your instincts and gut feelings. Your body will tell you when something isn't right for you. Be sure that what you do feeds your soul. Now, in the reverse, this can talk about feeling overwhelmed by worry, fighting your instincts, letting your spiritual needs fall by the wayside, and burying yourself in unfulfilling busy work. Now, that's a very interesting thing too, because if you do somehow relate to this question where perhaps you are doing things that are unrelated to what you want to be doing, like you're distracting yourself with things that are not part of this question, that could be an issue, right? Now, that won't be for everyone, of course. That might be a unique message. But because it almost makes the Seven of Cups almost makes me feel like, I wonder, I feel like some of you are going to really come across the answer and you're going to connect to it, like, or the solution, I guess, is a better way to put it. So, and I think also, like I said, you'll find help somehow with this, or it will manifest a yes through another person. But importantly to note, and this is where I said that caveat was, is that I do feel like being authentic is important, like being your true self, saying what you really want, sharing your thoughts. Sometimes it's like if we have an idea and sometimes we do need to keep ideas to ourselves, or like kind of keep something to ourselves, because it's just better that way. We need to go with like, and it's always important to do what you truly want to do deep down and not necessarily listen to other people's influence. But the thing about it is, I feel like when you speak up about this, when you share about this, it's where it blossoms. Now, another thing too is like, especially if any of you are asking a romance question, are you being authentic with that person? Are you making your feelings, your thoughts, your desires known to them? Because that could be an issue that's holding back. Maybe there's some potential for romance, but it's like, if you're giving mixed signals, it's just, having a little bit of an issue. So it just really depends on what your question is. Obviously, people will come to this with many different questions, and I can't possibly cover each and every one, but hopefully I can at least point you in the right direction of a vibe, and also, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's definitely something here about maybe not, needing to be upfront. And the same with other people too. It's like, sometimes it's like, if we want an outcome, we got to tell the other person, or it's like, and talk to them about it, or we're not going to see results as well. And there could be fear surrounding that. We got the ninth house, the sun, and Libra. Yeah, that is the ninth house. Okay. I was just double checking. Ooh, okay, so first of all, this could talk about a romantic partner coming from a foreign land or from far away. This could be meeting, love, or a relationship, or somebody in a university setting, or higher education, or a spiritual class, or group of some kind. There's that. There's also the idea of optimism with the ninth house as well. The ninth house is usually quite authentic because it's in good aspect to the ascendant, the body. So there's that too. Harmony with others. The other thing too is that the ninth house is known to be for like mentors and gurus. So as well, there could be a person that can lead you, that will come in, that will give you a clearer sense. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Very good outcome. Ninth house is known to be like, a Dharma house. It's a very lucky house for the most part. So yeah, it looks like things will turn your way. Especially love questions, like I said. Big time. Okay? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I really do hope that this is a helpful reading. And I wish you the very, very best. Take care of yourself and lots of love. Bye-bye. Okay, my friends, if you chose group number 3, hello, you've chosen the envelope, and let's find out what the envelope has for you in terms of the yes or no. So, we've got here infinity, okay? We've got the high priestess, and we've got no, okay? So, this is a straightforward no. Now, the high priestess could mean that the answer, and the reason why it's a no is because there's an air of mystery, secrecy, or waiting. Oftentimes this can do with like incorrect timing or not knowing all the information. I also feel like there's a strong spiritual influence here. Like, it's, how some things, they don't work out because they're meant to actually work out in a totally different way. And then we see that later. I'm sure you've had experiences like that where it's like say you're asking like, will I move to this place? And it's like, no, because actually there's going to be a totally different path you're going to go down that's going to be amazing and you're going to love it. Same with like relationship or something else. Like there's a reason as to why. Okay, there are hidden factors that play. There's perhaps like, some things that need to unfold yet that will, and maybe it's yes in a different way than what you're currently picturing. okay? Doesn't necessarily mean not that person, not that place, not that job, not that this, but there's some factors here where how you're currently seeing it or how you're currently phrasing the question is not how it is going to play out, okay? Now, I don't want you guys to look at that as a negative thing, like I said, because we have infinity here. And for me, the infinity symbol, well, first of all, I think it's a great symbol. I think it's very spiritual. And the thing about it is that, so what's funny about this, listen to this message is crazy. You're holding the key. Limitless doors are about to open. Bask in the infinite potential that is shining down upon you. I'm going to be honest. I feel like some of you that are asking the question, there's something limited about what you're asking. Okay? And I feel like that there's so much more out of this no. And I'm not saying that to make you feel better. You know, if you've had a reading with me, you know I don't sugarcoat. But yeah, this feels almost like something that's going to transcend all your beliefs. Like if you're like, oh, will I win, you know, so-and-so thing in a, like, I don't know, lottery or something like that. It's like, no, not that amount, but it could be even something better. Or you know what I mean? Like there's something like beautiful about it and it's very spiritual. So I don't want you guys, like I said, to look at this no and get disappointed because it's like, say you're not going to get a job at that place. You're going to get a job at a place even better. Holy smokes. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason why this no is happening. Like, and it's beautiful for you. Okay. That's what I truly believe. And I think it's spiritually evolved. It's aligned. It's being, you know, made that way for you because there's something higher involved. And absolutely, I feel like it's like limitless opportunities is one of the things infinity talks about. And like, that's what I feel. It's like going beyond. And there's a reason that you'll see and you'll be like, oh, I'm so glad it didn't work out that way. I promise you guys, I promise, okay? So it's not a negative no. It's a no that will bring more positivity in the future, okay? This is a very, very short and sweet one. I don't know, maybe I'll take a few little dice. Okay, we've got, what do we got here? Virgo, Mars, and the 4th house. Yeah. Okay, so Virgo can be associated with research for me, is one of the things, like, or learning, you know, more. Not like Gemini, but, you know, so there's something, I think there's also something about the day-to-day activity that's going to change or shift. Or it's like somehow we have efficiency at home or something internal going on as well, like more information's coming or something about the schedule of this or the routine is going to be different and it's good. You know what I mean? I feel like especially it's like if you're trying to do something around home, your home life or something, that's definitely, maybe it's like, will you get this job? No, you're going to get a job where you work from home and that's actually going to be better for you. Or maybe it's like, maybe this health issue, it's like there's something else to it that you're going to find out. Maybe it's like, no, it's not that thing that you're thinking it is, something else, and you're going to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, so it can be read different ways, but yeah. That is what I'm seeing for you guys. I really do hope that this reading was helpful, and I wish you the very, very best, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Hello, my beautiful friends. If you chose group number 4 in this rose, this is going to be your reading. So is it a yes or a no? Now, I had already pre-shuffled cards. I just didn't want to influence anyone with the Angel Answers cards in the background to choose because there are different colors of the borders and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I just stuck with an image, but these have already been pre-shuffled before I even began. Okay, so we've got here take action. We have got a 555 in reverse as well as a 7 of Wands. Ooh, okay, so this is a maybe. It's not a straight up yes, or it's not a straight up no. I think it's more leaning towards yes. We have take action. So this is a message from above that says, hey, you need to take more action on this. You need to do something maybe different or, you know, kind of. So what's interesting is that we have change in the reverse, and it makes me feel like as if you're resisting some sort of change. It's almost like you've got to implement that new thing or implement your new practice or, you know what I mean? Like there's something about action going on here. The other thing with the 7 of Wands, so it says here, witches should hold other witches accountable. Now, with the 7 of Wands, in terms of like taking action, this can be about standing your ground. This can be about fighting for what you believe in, defending your position, refusing to back down. So this could be about like kind of a stubborn energy. And it does encourage you to take bold and decisive action because you need to protect your goals, your values, your desires, etc. And yeah, you need to kind of do it head on. There may be a little bit of bravery required here. Now with 555 in reverse, let's go ahead and look at that card. So changes are soaring your way. The universe is going to be sweeping you up in a forward momentum. So don't fight it. Yeah, but that could be another thing. It's like, don't like resist change either. Okay, be a driving force in your own growth and transformation. Oh, the other thing I was going to say, by the way, though, if you feel like there's pressure not to do this from certain sides, though, it's like, don't let that overcome your yes, okay? So like say, for instance, just as an example, will I get accepted at that university? Don't allow others to tell you or try to influence you, oh, that's not a good choice. You know what I mean? Like, you need to do what you want to do, okay? Anyway, just a little message there. Think of this as a call for action on your part. Keep an open mind and allow yourself to explore any new opportunities or possibilities that may cross your path. Embrace perseverance and spontaneity. While this is a future-minded number, it's still important to make your choices from a place of peace and stability. Be brave. That is so funny because that's literally what I was just saying over here. And then this card says something similar. Now, in the reverse, this can talk about fighting the current, falling prey to fear and doubt, refusing to take part in your own story, right? Not taking action as an example, and closed-minded attitude. So that's something to really consider. So there's always a way that this could backtrack, or it could slide, like you kind of slide backwards on this answer if you're not going to be proactive. So let's just say, like, will I meet love? Will I meet my, future spouse? Well, it may be that you'll like want to throw in the towel and you'll be like, oh, I just can't, or I don't want to go, this person's too different than what I'm used to, etc. These type of things are going to hold you back from getting your goal or getting what you want or getting that yes, okay? So just keep that in mind. And I don't want you to, it's not an accusation, I feel like, that you're not doing enough, because some of you may be trying. And so in that case too, especially if you already have been trying, you're like, well, Lisa, I've been doing all kinds of stuff. Well, then I would say stand your ground and keep doing it, and know that eventually something will change as well. Like I wouldn't, and the other thing too is like, maybe there is something that you could tweak in this situation a little bit to make it a good outcome. So this is like a maybe yes, like it's moving towards a yes. There's just a few little things there to consider, okay? So yeah, I hope that was helpful. I know it's very short and it's very sweet, short and sweet, but that's kind of what I like with these yes or no's, especially when they're broad, and many people could have different questions. Hopefully this was clear for you, and thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. If you chose group number 5, the shell, this is going to be your reading. So is your question going to be a yes or a no in terms of the answer? Let's find out. So we have got let go, perseverance. It's really funny because these are opposite messages, and that's why I'm glad I took more than one card to get more of a finer look at things. So we've also got the Knight of Pentacles for you guys and the Judgment card. So interesting. I feel, to be honest, like this is a yes. If you're thinking about, should you give up on something, that's going to be a no for you guys, okay? If you're asking, should I let go? There is an encouragement here to keep going. So just keep that in mind, please. Okay, because I feel like things, especially, I think there's a strong spiritual message here. Because, first of all, I think that there is going to be divine influence in the future over this, and also understandings. But the Judgment card in particular, it represents clarity, awakening, but also decisive action as well. And so this can be about making choices in the future that are aligned with your higher self, as well as like kind of encouraging reflection, taking responsibility. I see you taking action towards something. And I think that perseverance will get you to where you want to go. I feel like some of you really are at a precipice where you're like, do I just let this go? Like, and that may not be what you're asking, but there may be this kind of feeling around the question. Like, do I stay or do I go? Do I keep doing this or not, etc.? But I kind of feel more aligned with the idea that you should keep going on this. Like, you shouldn't give up necessarily, okay? Because the Judgment card can talk about renewal. So it can be kind of like a green light for renewal. It can also talk about second chances or a fresh start. And so I kind of feel like with perseverance, things could pick back up again in some way. So that's something to think about too. I really am sensing that some of you are asking about something where you're like, is this like, you may be at that feeling or point of the question where it's just like, is this going to ever happen? Or like, what's the deal here? You know what I mean? So anyway, number 202 is your angel number here. And I want to go ahead and read it. Stay the course. Your inner self, your very soul, is strong enough to weather any adversity that may arise. This is a call to have faith in yourself and your abilities. You're not destined for mundanity. Stepping into your power might require you to do the scary thing rather than the easy thing. That's okay. Life is all about learning, about testing new waters. Get out of your comfort zone and enter the cosmic zone. So this talks about plumbing the depths of your soul. Trust that you can achieve even your biggest dreams, an unparalleled sense of determination, and optimism in the face of hardship. So yeah, I feel like some of you may feel pessimistic about this question. And it's like, yeah, should I even let go of this? But I truly believe that you can actually have a reformation here, or a revival of some kind, or that things could completely turn around with perseverance. So yeah, whatever project or relationship or whatever it may be that you're asking about, it's not dead in the water. It can be revived. It can go somewhere. This isn't the end, or it doesn't have to be the end. You know what I mean? That's just like the strong message I'm getting here. So this is extremely short, but this is very straight and to the point. And I hope that you found, what you're looking for. And I hope that, the additional messages here about the outcome and stuff like that, or how you're getting there, are helpful to you, okay? Anyway, I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. Take care of yourself, and lots of love. Hello, my final group, number 6, with this little angel, little cherub. Isn't he so cute? Or she or he or whatever. So cute. I just love that one. Okay, so is the answer to your question yes or no? Let's find out. So we have ask for help from others. That's your first card. We've got the angel number 222. And we've got here Ace of Pentacles. So to me, this is a yes. It's positive, okay? And it's a yes in the sense that if you're asking a negative, it's not going to be as bad. It might be a no. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're looking, like, if you're asking a question about, like, something negative, like, oh, will I fail? No. If it's a positive, I see growth here, and I see potential. Will you get a job? Yes. Will you get an offer? Yes. Will your finances improve? Yes. Now, here's the thing that's very interesting is we have alignment as well as ask for help from others. So I'm going to tell you straight up, other people may be involved in this outcome, this positive, manifestation, okay? Because ask for help from others is definitely your angels encouraging you to connect with other people. And even them, maybe it's not necessarily a person on this earth, but it could be your spirit guides as an example as well. With 222, it's alignment. It says, connection makes everything so much more beautiful. This is a very welcome call to find harmony in all aspects of your life. In your body, seek to balance your mental, emotional, and physical needs. Socially, try to find your footing both on the level of personal relationships and in your broader community. Even within your own intentions, there's harmony to be found building solid foundations and remaining open to growth and change. Duality and cycles are part of life and of every journey. Embrace it. Beautiful. And of course, on the upright, this is alignment on various levels, connecting your inner self to something higher, reaching out to and accepting input from others, and striking a balance that works for you. So, yeah, this feels like very supportive, to be honest. Like I said, I think that your guys' outcome is something to do with other people. And like, say for instance, there may be a little bit of asking for help or needing to reach out to others in order to get the manifestation that you do want. So I'm not going to lie about that part. So of course, this always could, fall back to maybe for some if you're not willing to connect with others, because there's obviously a clear message around that. It's like through others you find opportunity, or somebody gives you something, or there's like, some sort of extended, there's some kind of something extended out to you. Okay. Now we've got Libra here. Libra's all about relationship. Yeah, okay, totally. Okay, this is funny because Libra is typically, you know, on the 7th house cusp, you know, well, in terms of like a natural chart that starts at the beginning. So that's funny because 7th house vibes and then 1st house vibes. So this is about your relationship with other people, shining in relationships, exploring those, showing leadership and capability, not being afraid to, yeah, shine your light a little bit. Like, you know, that song, This Little Light of Mine. I'm gonna let it shine. That one. Yeah, you need to shine to other people. And again, there should be confidence around others and connecting with others, and then you'll find the really good results. And look at the Ace of Pentacles. It says, wow, what an abundant opportunity. And it comes from someone else. And even think about 222. It's like two people. You know what I mean? There's strong about relationships. So if you're asking about love, this is very good. About relationship, very good. Like, it, yeah. If you're asking, like, will you get a job? Yes. And it may be actually through another person, or like talking to the right person, connecting to the right person. So yeah, keep yourself open, because this is very positive, you guys. And I do see a good result for you. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I hope that you found this helpful. I know it's very short, but you know, this is a short and sweet type of reading. I don't want a lot of variables and confusion and like trying to get too many stories packed into one reading. I just want simplicity, and for you guys to leave without like, what the hell did I just watch? There was like 10 minutes of blabber, and I'm like not even sure, I can't remember all the points. You know what I mean? So I just like to be very like direct and to the point. So anyway, I wish you the very best. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you guys have a blessed and beautiful day, and I'll see you again on the channel very soon. Take care.